Forward pass. Press and hold. Okay, the car is running. See, the car is running. Let's get it warmed up. So welcome back to the Autohound, and today we add another addition to the fleet. This is the 2024 Ford Maverick. I had this done with the blackout appearance package, so take a look at the rims, take a look at the mirrors as well. See that really nice black, almost a tuxedo look. It's really cold out today, so we're going to make this a quick one. Obviously going around, it's the FX4 off-road package. It's all-wheel drive. It's got the 4,000 pound towing capacity. It's got a few new features on it this year that I liked over the last model. This one right here has the Ford drop-in bed liner that I decided to purchase as opposed to an aftermarket one. And also it's got these really cool scallops around the fender arches, which I think is pretty cool. If you take a look in the back seat of the car, again, it's still massive. You could fit 5 people in this truck absolutely perfectly. It's really comfortable. The driver's side, I've already got the weather techs in it just because it's really cold, and well, we don't want snow and ice and want rain getting into the car, so we avoid that best that we can. In addition to that, you'll see that it has the scallops all the way around the car. It has a really cool front tow hitches. You can see them right down here. Really cool. And that is pretty much it for the outside of the truck. If you take a look, we're going to take a look at the engine in a second here. So come inside and double pull. 1, 2. Now it's ready to release. And you pick it up, and here you go with your little 4-cylinder engine. And pop this up, put it into the little slot, and there it is right there. Nice solid little 4-cylinder turbo, 253 horsepower or something to that effect, and it is plenty fast, and it's really nice. I think it's very well laid out. And you know, people last year said, oh, it's not a neat engine. Well, I don't need all the plastic covering and shrouding over it. I just need something I can look at and easily work on it. So if you take a look right over here, here's the coil packs, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can replace those myself if I needed to. I think it's going to be a very easy truck to modify when I start to do the mods on it. And drop it down. There it goes. Let's get inside. It's really cold. Starting up the Ford Maverick takes a key. That's it. Just a simple key. Go Ford tough. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's see how this thing works out, shall we? The inside of the Maverick, pretty straightforward. You know, everything is where it's supposed to be. You go through the menu, you could change different screens, and you could definitely, yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think it's just kind of shows you your tire pressure if you want to, intelligent audio. The display setup is pretty neat. The screens that you could select, it will show you all of the tire pressure, off-road, and now playing. In addition to that, you could select some settings and your driver assistance, which is right here, and click on that, and it gives you your blind spot because it has the Ford Copilot 360 in it, which I absolutely decided I have to have this time, especially if my wife is going to be driving this car. In addition to that, you see everything on the screen right ahead of you with the tire pressures. And I don't know, part of it is a little simple, which I guess I like. Trying to work through it and see what makes more sense for me. I don't necessarily need my tire pressure on my screens when I'm driving. This just shows me my average miles per gallon. I'm driving pretty much in the city today, so I think it's definitely going to reflect upon that. Over here are all of your settings, and over here are your volume and your cruise control. Down below is the adjustable steering wheel. Down here are your options. So if I press this button right here, you can watch the screen in front of you. and it goes from normal mode to tow mode to slippery mode, which I needed yesterday, mud and ruts, sand, and back to normal. We'll be driving in normal mode today. In addition to that, it has traction control. You could turn it on and off. I don't know why you would do that in this weather, so we're going to turn it right back on and then just hit the OK button. And then also it has the auto stop function, which we're going to shut that off so the engine doesn't shut off on me as I'm driving, but it does have the auto brake function, which I really like, and the downhill control for controlled descent going down the hill. Here's your emergency brake right here, and here's your gear shifter, so you put your foot on the brake, throw it into drive or low, whichever you'd like, and you're ready to rock and roll. So let's go for a quick little drive. I've already warmed the truck up at my house, as you saw my very, very brief entrance to this video, or intro to the video, and it is incredibly warm already, so we could actually have some fun right away. I'm not going to beat too much on the car just because it's brand new, and it's literally only got 36.7 miles on it, so we're not going to abuse the car because, again, it's brand new. You don't want to do that. But I can tell you, it's just as powerful as the previous Maverick. It is super, super comfortable to drive, and I think that it is a keeper. So as we're driving, I'm going to shut up and let you guys listen in on what it sounds like. It's quiet. Absorbs the bumps. It drives like a car. How's it handle? Pretty darn good. And I know we're supposed to be reviewing the Maverick here, but God, that is one ugly back of a car. You spend all that money on an X7 and it looks like that from the back. That's just my opinion, of course. So why another Maverick Autohound? Why would I buy another one? Well, the first one unfortunately was involved in an accident about 11 months into myself owning it, and it totaled the vehicle. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, thank goodness. So we had to have another one. I had already ordered this one in July for my wife. So my wife has decided to keep the Jaguar, and I'm going to be back in this. But I think her and I are going to switch back and forth, simply because this one gets way better gas mileage than her Jaguar E-Pace. In addition to that, it only uses 87 octane as opposed to 93, so that's a little bit cheaper. So if you're looking for a good, solid option, this is certainly it. And you know, it's one of those trucks that when I drove it before, I was like, wow, I love it, how easy it is to drive and how simple. And it hasn't changed, and it hasn't disappointed at all, even in this model. You can see just driving, it's absolutely comfortable. There's no issues with the comfortability factor of it. You could get in it and just go. And that's part of what makes a truck at this price point. They start at $23,000 and they go up to $35,000. This one is the XLT, but I have a few extra pieces in it which bump the price up a little bit higher than I would have liked, but you know, that's what it is, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the Copilot 360. I wanted a lane keep assist. I wanted the adaptive cruise control. I wanted all the things that are come with this car, and also the sunroof and the drop-in bed liner. So it did bump the price up just a little bit, but it's certainly worth it for me. As far as getting into traffic goes, that's the other thing I used to love about my other one, and this one is the same exact thing. It's really a very comfortable car to drive. There's never kind of this, there's no turbo lag. It just wants to go and go and go. It likes to pull It doesn't drive like it's a brick, which is really, really nice. You know, most pickup trucks, you get inside them and they get a little bricky. This is not bricky whatsoever. It has a nice feel to it. And, you know, we're averaging right now 18 miles to the gallon, again, because we've been in the city. But once we get up on the highway and do some distance traveling, you'll see that drop down. That was a lovely noise. Remember, folks, don't do that drive. That was my bad. The other thing I would recommend doing is getting your windshield ceramic coated. I had my last windshield ceramic coated, and the water just repelled right off, which was a really nice feeling. To know that the water would just kind of just go right off the car. This one will be PPF'd in a very short period of time, just because I want to make sure it stays as nice as it looks. I love the white on black. It looks a little bit like a tuxedo, and it drives incredibly nice. Right now we're doing 72, and it feels like we're doing 12, which is a nice feeling. So, you know, this is just the part of the video where I just give my overall impressions. So, you know, the last impressions of the last Maverick, I loved it. And it goes the same with this one. I love it. And I think I like it a little bit more just because it has those added features, the Co-Pilot 360, the added safety features that you want in a car. It's important to have them, just especially in this day and age where everybody's driving crazy. The next thing I'm going to do is install a dash cam. And if you're a dash cam provider and you want to support the channel and donate one, you're more than welcome to do so. We love free dash cams, and I would definitely put that in here and install it correctly so it's all behind the area that I'm looking at. But the car is definitely what you want in a car. It drives so nice, 76 miles an hour now, and it doesn't feel that fast. It's so incredibly smooth. It drives like a car, it feels like a car, but it's got the all-wheel drive that you need, yet it's high enough that you feel like you're above everybody else as far as cars go. It's a nice feeling also when you go to sit down in the car. You're not having to, you know, put yourself down. Look, I'm 57 years old, I'm getting up there. I'm not old by any stretch of imagination, but, you know, those aches and pains become real when you're in the car. And you want to make sure that you not only have a comfortable car to drive in, but something that's comfortable to get in and out of. I recommend this car highly. And if you are looking for it, we bought ours from Danvers Ford in Danvers, Massachusetts. You want to talk to Alfredo. Alfredo is my salesperson, and he is absolutely fantastic. I couldn't recommend a better experience. He's amazing. Just so go talk to Alfredo at Danvers Ford, and you'll get this thing at sticker price. Yes, you'll have to wait for it, but sticker price is where you need to get it. Don't go and pay over sticker for any car, especially in this day and age. We're looking at interest rates close to 9% for a new car. Okay, great, that's not fun. But you know, it's also not fun being upside down on a car in 3 years because depreciation hits, and now you are stuck in a car that you spent $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 over sticker for. Do not buy over sticker. I cannot urge that enough. Over sticker price is just a big ripoff. Well, that's it here from the Autohound. If you like this type of content, please make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. And remember, it's about the drive.